Now let's turn to our guest, our currency guest for this morning. We have Joseph Capurso, who's a currency strategist at Commonwealth Bank of Australia, and he also joins us from Sydney. Joseph, welcome to the program. We're talking about the strength of the Aussie dollar and the Kiwi. What do you see for these two currencies going forward? We had the RBNZ holding interest rates steady, but what's the outlook here?
Yeah, look, both Aussie and Kiwi certainly have a fair bit more upside, particularly over the next 6 months. We see Aussie getting all the way up to 98 US cents by the end of June this year. We see also the New Zealand dollar tracking higher, peaking probably around 79 US cents. Also in the middle of the year, and that would put it very close to its all-time high since the currency was floated.
Okay,
but we
Joseph, let me just break this down quickly with the New Zealand dollar. As you mentioned, you expect it to get to 79 in Q2. Does that mean you expect an interest rate increase sometime around then as well?
Well, we think that the interest rates in New Zealand will probably start rising in about April of this year. We think the RBNZ will start lifting by about 25-point increments, do that for probably every meeting this year, and end the year with a cash rate of about 5%. So that's double what it is currently. Yeah.
So it seems like aggressive moves are in the works here in New Zealand. But let me just ask you about the cross plays, because the Kiwi has been pretty popular in terms of carry trades because it does yield higher interest rates. But what exactly is the best cross against the Kiwi at this point?
I think probably one of the better ones would be probably Kiwi yen or even short in Aussie Kiwi. New Zealand is more exposed to the recovering world economy because exports are such a larger part of their economy. They traditionally have a greater inflation problem, so the interest rates are probably going to have to rise faster than in Australia. So we see more upside to Kiwi than we do to Aussie. And of course, Japan is the safe haven play, and it's a safer world, so we wouldn't expect it. Yep.
Yeah, let's quickly get through the Aussie dollar because you said 98 to the USD. That's the peak for this year. What's going to push the Aussie dollar higher?
Well, two things. Higher interest rates in Australia. We see another 25 points by the Reserve Bank next week. See a cash rate of about 5% by the end of the year. And also rising commodity prices care of the strong growth coming out of emerging Asian economies. So those two things should push Aussie higher.
All right, Joseph, nice talking to you today.